UWO Genesis unfortunately walking away as a loser. But it's steel cage time, Walker.
Yes, it is, James. And I am excited. I, for one, am ready for some steel cage action.
Title versus title. Let's throw it down to Turnbuckle Tim Carter.
Oh, wait. Derek James, your UWO heavyweight champion. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back from intermission. We were getting ready to, we were about to start a UWO heavyweight championship versus Loco Wrestling Championship steel cage match. Pinfall submissions all in the middle of the cage. We understand how this works by now, but Derek James stealing Sam Stackhouse's opportunity to make an entrance. I mean,
just throw it. Oh, and it looks like Sam's busted open here too.
Yes, it does. Referee Robin on the outside isn't sure. I mean, what to really do in this situation. This isn't a situation that we're privy to. This is the very first steel cage match to take place in Oklahoma City since 2013, James.
2013, nearly a decade without a steel cage being erected here in Oklahoma City to settle a difference. Only now has a situation this violent, this brutal come into play that we need to see these two men settle it all in a steel cage. And look at this, they're treating Mike Andrews like a common criminal here.
A common criminal. Okay, let's be honest here. You've seen, just as I have throughout the state of Oklahoma at UWO and at Empire Pro Wrestling, the way that Mike Andrews has cost Sam Stackhouse opportunity after opportunity. I'll take it back to December at EPW, a fight before Christmas, where Mike Andrews cost Sam Stackhouse an opportunity at the EPW Heavyweight Championship against Father Patch. Mike Andrews now in this exact same situation. I mean, he was looking to play a role in this match with Derek James. That's the reason he's out here tonight, right?
He was out here to manage and guide his man to victory. That's what a manager does. They lay out the game plans, they strategize.
Well, this is a hard thing to strategize
Derek
for.
James going up here. Getting caught by Sam Stackhouse.
Big boot. Stackhouse is truly gushing everywhere. Diving crossbody. Stackhouse catches him. Stackhouse caught him.
This is not where you want to be if you are the defiant one.
Oh, good God.
Introduced to the solid steel of that cage. You see it flexes a little, but there's nothing. You're not going to go through that. It's going to hit, and it's going to hit you hard. It's going to tear apart the flesh.
It reminds me a lot of Sam Stackhouse, actually. Off the ropes goes Stack. Oh! Right into the cage. Just so you can try and use that steel cage as a weapon. It can be used against you. Springboard into the drop kick.
Derek James using his speed and agility there. Perhaps the bigger athlete of the two. Putting it to work there against Sam.
Referee Robin on the call for this matchup in the middle of the ring. And I would not want to be trapped in a ring with a behemoth the size of Sam Stackhouse or a champion the intensity of Derek James.
Without a doubt, it's one of the more dangerous assignments you could get as an official here in UWO. See Derek James yelling at the fans, these fans chanting some rather unkind things here to Derek James.
I mean, it's not like Derek James doesn't deserve it. I have never met a more heinous individual in the UWO locker room than our current heavyweight champion.
So much for fairness and partiality on behalf of your call there, Walker.
Well,
Real journalist you are.
Well, I'm incredibly impartial, James Southern, but I have to tell you, I mean, when you're talking about what goes around comes around, is that the saying right there?
Perhaps it is, but I don't see how that pertains to our UWO champion here. Trying to add some more gold to that collection, trying to represent Loco Wrestling, based out of Houston as well.
You know, it's interesting, Derek James actually never stepped foot into a Loco Wrestling ring. Imagine having to talk to Jaime Martinez, and tell him, hey, I lost our championship to a man who has never stepped foot inside one of our rings.
Of course, that's the incentive for Derek James. You know, you see Sam Stackhouse and other GCW stars at Loco Wrestling all the time. Really, there's a reason for the saying, if it ain't Loco, it ain't fire, daddy.
No, sir.
And Derek James wants to be a part of that, and he wants to add that Loco Wrestling title to his collection. He could be one of the best in Oklahoma. He could be one of the best in Texas, and goes a long way toward proving you're the best professional wrestler there is today.
Absolutely. Sam Stackhouse says he wants to smoke. No one knows about the smoke better than Derek James, ladies and gentlemen.
Derek James trying to light that fire up that is going to get him the win in this contest, choking out Sam Stackhouse and dropping the foot on him hard.
Absolutely.
Cranking around on that arm, twisting him up.
Yeah, you know, it's a hard thing. It's a large task to try and tie up a man the stature of Stackhouse.
This man was once called the teenage technician when he began training at the age of 15.
15 years old. This man is currently the age of 20 years old. 2-0 here is Derek James. It's 5 years of in-ring experience, and you know, sometimes we see Derek James competing against individuals who, well, look at this, James.
That might work.
Oh, the knee directly into the skull of Derek James, turning him inside out.
There was some of that veteran experience trying.
Wait a minute. What is Mike Andrews trying to do here? He was trying to open that cage. Luckily, Brixton barricaded one of our other officials out here at ringside to keep that from happening.
I swore I heard one of the guys call for the cage door, but these headsets are a little hard to hear through, but nonetheless, here we see Stackhouse now choking the life out of Derek James here on the ropes. Our officials are distracted trying to get the door closed.
James now with the right hand.
Just trading shots.
I mean, how do you game plan? Not only are you in a steel cage with a behemoth like Stackhouse, but you also are in a steel cage with the man Sam Stackhouse. It's crazy, James. I don't understand it. I don't understand how you can game plan to be in this position here as Stackhouse is going for that double underhook pile driver. No, Derek James is targeting that right arm. That right arm very, very substantial to applying that finishing maneuver. Oh, the double underhook pile driver now. Derek James off the ropes into the corner.
Derek James, a very smart competitor, scouting his opponent, knowing what he uses to put his opponents away.
He's trying to escape over the top of the cage. If you mind, ladies and gentlemen, it's pinfall, submission, or escape through the top of the cage. Or, of course, through the door, if applicable. Both feet must touch the floor on the other side.
Derek James now draped in the tree of woe here.
Whoa. Stackhouse.
Looking to play the role of the devil. Kevin Sullivan here with the drop kick there in the tree of woe. Derek James unhooking himself there and collapsing down.
Yeah, I bet he wishes he could have done that a lot sooner, or else he wouldn't have felt the brunt and the impact of that drop kick from Sam Stackhouse. Look at that. This is what happens whenever you have no disqualifications, James.
Man does what he needs to do to secure the win.
Absolutely disappointing. See that from Derek James, and transitioning into the full mount here, and you see these loaded strikes. Derek James looks like he's talking some smack to the fans out here.
Again, these fans at New Beginnings Church have been disrespectful all night.
Disrespectful? I mean, you're talking about a man who came out here earlier tonight and said that he wanted to end the career of Sam Stackhouse. And you're saying that's not disrespectful?
It's all metaphorical, Walker. See, you don't get it. It's a bit deeper than you're taking.
I think I'm starting to question some of your judgments here, James.
Eric James now starting to question some of his judgment in this contest and judging what he needs to do to keep Sam Stackhouse down in this one.
Yeah, I'd question some of Derek James' judgments too, such as, why did I show up to the building tonight to try and defend this title against this man?
Just that very reason. He has to defend that UWO title. It's his pride, it's his joy, and he gets the opportunity to add to that by collecting on that Loco Heavyweight Championship currently held by the King of Thick Style.
Oh, jackknife pin here.
Try to get that weight shifted over the shoulders.
No! And that's a phenomenal point that you bring up there, James. A majority of Derek James' upper body weight, which you usually see to execute one of these pinning maneuvers here, was on the lower half of Sam Stackhouse's body, so it made it a lot easier for Stackhouse to kick out of that.
Momentary delay to get the hip shifted over the shoulders was all it took for Sam Stackhouse to recover and kick out. Derek James now trying to send Sam Stackhouse off. Stackhouse reverses it.
Derek James into the corner. Stackhouse taking his time, keeping it at his pace. Big boot, Derek James. James says he's gonna fly. Springboard, middle rope, and he caught him in the power bomb. He caught him in the power bomb. But Sam Stackhouse, he does not have the power. He does not have the stamina. He does not have the strength to try and roll over into the cover. What is Mike Andrews doing over there? Mike Andrews just sent Blade into the cage, and he's trying to open that cage door, James Southern. You got to go stop him. Someone's got to go stop him.
Mike trying to look out for his guys here. What's he got?
Mike has completely slipped out of the handcuffs. How did he do that?
Now struggling with that cage door. Oh, he's caught by Blade.
And the Midwest Monster has Mike Andrews by the shoulders here. Derek James is meanwhile trying to escape through that cage door. And the handcuffs are reapplied here tonight. No! Mike Andrews just slammed that damn steel cage door into the skull of Sam Stackhouse, and he meets the same fate for his troubles.
And Sam kicked out.
I have no idea how Sam Stackhouse managed to kick out of that. And Derek James has to be echoing my same sentiments, because there is no way, in my earthly understanding, how Sam Stackhouse could even still be in this. It's all heart. It's all determination. It is that drive to represent not only Loco Wrestling, but also Unified Wrestling Oklahoma, the premier professional wrestling promotion in this great state.
Without a doubt, this is basically a battle to be the representative of the states of Oklahoma and Texas. Loco is bringing the fire down in H-Town, and UWO is bringing the fire to Oklahoma City and Tulsa.
Yeah, and not only, is Sam Stackhouse is indeed a resident of Golden Corral, Texas, but he's much more beloved by the Oklahoma fans here tonight than Derek James is. Bristow, Oklahoma native. Sam Stackhouse taking his time here. I don't know if this is exactly wise of Sam Stackhouse, but who am I to make those sorts of judgments, James? I mean, it's just that Derek James is very much the type of cat who very quick to recover from maneuvers, like especially if you give him that time.
He is quick, and you give him a minute. He's also sharp as a tag too. You give him a minute, he will come up with a game plan to get back on you and regain.
Well, what is your game plan here? It looks like Derek James is busted right open.
And he's being ping-ponged off those walls. He needs just another moment to reevaluate and come up with another game plan. Perhaps Sam might be giving it to him here. He's taking a bit too long.
No. Gets him into a spike DDT.
Sam is rocked. He's stunned. You see he's got the 1,000-yard stare going on.
The gloss-eyed look from Sam Stackhouse. I have zero understanding. Once again, James, Sam Stackhouse kicks out. Stackhouse now. Oh, he went for that spinning wheel kick.
Derek James had it scouted.
Oh my God, KTFO. That's it. He's going for the cover. No.
Wow. A shot like that, a diving forearm to the back of the head, and Sam Stackhouse is still fighting.
Sam Stackhouse, he is still in this one. He got the ripcord into the, no! Oh, Samoan drop! Shades of his rival Jacob Fatu.
Of course, they just got done having a brutal match. Of course, this is Sam Stackhouse's second cage match in a month. We need to point that out.
Of course.
He also won the World Class Revolution title in a cage match against Jerry the Boss Bostic. Perhaps that's why Sam has been so successful thus far tonight.
You know, and that's very reminiscent of the time that Derek James won the AWE Lionheart Championship from Brandon Groom in a steel cage match. Oh, that's it. Wait, no, I can't believe this, James. We have a new UWO champion. We have a new UWO heavyweight champion. I can't believe it.
Sam Stackhouse has pinned Derek James. I'm stunned, Walker. Mike Andrews being shown out by Blade, and an ecstatic Sam Stackhouse with his new UWO Heavyweight Championship.
I mean, ladies and gentlemen, what an emotional moment here. You know, really a full circle moment. Not only is he your Loco Wrestling champion, he is your new UWO Heavyweight champion. The boyhood dream comes true.
Look at that respect from the first UWO Heavyweight Champion, Blade.
You want to talk about a passing of the torch? I mean, I don't think Blade is completely out of the game, or so to speak, but that is a hell of an endorsement to receive if I've ever seen one, James Southard.
Without a doubt. How about that, folks? We told you tonight was